Have you ever wondered what lurks behind the grand facades of our government buildings or in the blinding lights of our modern cities? It's a silent evil, an ancient enemy that has plagued humanity for centuries, wearing a new mask in every generation. Its name is corruption, and walking hand in hand with it is another dark force, one that has grown into a global empire built on fear, money, and blood: the Mafia. This isn't a problem confined to one country or one continent. From the bustling markets of Asia to the vast plains of Africa, from the historic streets of Europe to the sprawling cities of the Americas, corruption knows no borders. Imagine this. Every single year, a staggering $2.6 trillion, that's a 2, followed by a 6 and 11 zeros, vanishes into the shadows. This isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. It's stolen money. It's the cost of bribes, the profits of embezzlement, the losses from tax fraud. The methods may change, evolving with technology and time, but the devastating result remains the same. The people lose, and a select few in power grow stronger, richer, and more untouchable. For the most vulnerable among us, corruption isn't some abstract political concept. It's a daily, suffocating reality. It's a trap that snatches away opportunities for a better life. It steals the chance for a quality education when school funds are embezzled. It steals access to healthcare when hospital budgets are siphoned off. In the most tragic cases, it steals life itself when substandard infrastructure, built with cheap materials to line someone's pocket, collapses. If corruption is the poison seeping into the veins of society, then the mafia is the hand that masterfully spreads it. Think of the infamous names that have echoed through history and headlines: the Sicilian Cosa Nostra, Japan's Yakuza, China's triads, Mexico's cartels. These aren't just street gangs. They are sophisticated, transnational criminal organizations that rule from the shadows. Their empire is built on 3 sinister pillars: dirty money, pervasive fear, and systemic corruption. They don't just break laws, they rewrite them. They buy judges to ensure favorable rulings. They silence journalists who dare to investigate their activities, sometimes permanently. They infiltrate the highest levels of politics, placing their allies in positions of power, blurring the line between the state and organized crime until they become indistinguishable. When a government can no longer protect its citizens from these forces, it's because, in many ways, it has become a part of the criminal enterprise itself. We are living in the digital age, and just as our lives have moved online, so too has crime. The classic image of a briefcase stuffed with cash, exchanged in a dimly lit alley, is becoming a relic of the past. Today's illicit transactions are far more sophisticated. They happen with the click of a button, hidden within offshore accounts and encrypted cryptocurrency wallets. Global scandals like the Panama Papers and the Pandora Papers have pulled back the curtain, even if just for a moment, revealing a shocking reality. They exposed how billionaires, politicians, and world leaders secretly shuffle and hide vast fortunes in tax havens, starving their own countries of essential revenue. The Mafia has evolved into a new kind of multinational corporation, but its products are fear, influence, and chaos. It profits from instability, preys on weakness, and thrives where the rule of law has been eroded. So, who pays the ultimate price for all this? We do, the people. Corruption is a cancer that weakens our most vital institutions. It hollows out our justice systems, making a mockery of equality before the law. It widens the already vast gap between the ultra-rich and the struggling poor, creating societies of extreme inequality. In a world where corruption reigns supreme, truth is the first casualty, and when truth dies, democracy isn't far behind. This isn't just a series of crimes we're talking about, it is the wholesale theft of our collective future. But this story is not just one of darkness and despair, because wherever oppression and injustice rise, so do brave souls who rise to fight back. Across the world, there are heroes who refuse to let the darkness win. They are the investigative journalists who risk everything to expose the truth, piecing together evidence to bring secret deals into the light. They are the principled judges who refuse to be bought, upholding the law even when faced with threats to their own lives. They are the tireless activists who take to the streets, organize communities, and demand accountability from those in power, often at great personal risk. Remember the name Giovanni Falcone? He was an Italian judge who dared to stand up to the Sicilian Mafia at the height of its power. He knew the risks, but he pressed on, leading the historic Maxi trial that saw hundreds of mafiosi convicted. The Mafia retaliated, and Falcone, along with his wife and 3 bodyguards, paid the ultimate price for his courage. But they could not extinguish his legacy. His sacrifice became a flame, a symbol of defiance and integrity that continues to inspire the fight for justice in Italy and around the world today. The hard truth is that corruption and organized crime may never be completely eradicated. They are deeply embedded, adaptable, and resilient. But that doesn't mean the fight is hopeless. As long as there are people willing to defend the truth, as long as there are voices that refuse to be silenced, the darkness will never achieve total victory. Justice can often feel like it moves at a glacial pace. It can be frustrating, and at times, it may seem like the corrupt will never face consequences. But it never stops. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. But no matter how deep the shadows or how powerful the forces that create them, light always finds a way to shine through. This fight isn't just for judges, journalists, or activists. It starts with us. It starts with awareness, with understanding the true cost of corruption. It starts with having these conversations. Share this message. Let others know what's at stake. Speak up when you see injustice, no matter how small. Demand transparency and accountability from our leaders. Be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it to help spread awareness. Together, we can build a better, more just future